Hey everybody, this is Kim at Sassy Stitchery. I have been offline for a while and I wanted to give you guys just a really quick update. So, we did vacate our brick and mortar shop at the end of January. We were closed to customers again because of the pandemic and weren't letting anybody in, and we're just paying a ton of rent to sit there and ship. And a lot of my people were concerned about the virus as well, so they were interested in working from home or taking some time off and doing some homeschooling with kiddos that were home and things like that. So timing wise, it just all worked out. So we left our brick and mortar and we temporarily moved into the first level of the house I share with my husband. He built this house. It's a really neat house. And he had a large space downstairs that he kind of let his woodworking shop expand into. He had to skinny down. And so I got this big center room, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to really show it to you because it's pretty tight spaces. You can see some of it behind me, different places, but we're in here pretty much everything. It's just, when the difference is that when you're inside of a space where you have customers, everything is spread out and accessible and beautiful. And in here, it's all very tight and shelved and very accessible. And that part I love. So when I'm pulling orders, everything's in bins by alphabetical order, and it's just super, super easy, assuming that it's all in the right places. So there's still some things that are finding their temporary forever home here. So it's been a great. I've been working to get orders caught up and shipped out. So I appreciate everybody being really patient with that. We've continue to be very well blessed by all of you with your support of our shop, and I'm so appreciative of that. If we didn't have that, we just couldn't survive, and that's just the reality of the situation. But I so appreciate all you guys who do that, and I love the notes, and those of you who've sent me little sweet things in the mail, I appreciate those. I've gotten some neat things. I got some really good steak sauce, which we use. I love it. I did find it somewhere here recently. I think it's called Country Bob's or something like that. It was really good. So thanks for that. And I've got a beautiful bag that I use all the time. So anyway, you guys all know who you are, and I really appreciate you, and I thank you for all those beautiful things. Um, but some cool things are starting to happen. I got my first vaccine shot today. I had to drive about an hour and a half over to Tennessee. Actually, my husband drove me over, um, and got the shot. And then I hung out for about 30 minutes because I have some asthma issues and some other things, and just wanted to be sure. But other than the jab kind of was pokey. It kind of hurt. I hate shots. But I was, an hour early to get this one. So if that tells you anything, everything went great. And, it was a beautiful drive over, beautiful drive back. We enjoyed it. My husband is out now doing something else. So he's actually getting ready to retire, which is just amazing. He's young to retire. He's 55. He just had his double nickel birthday in December. And he's been at his job for almost 30 years, but he has like 2 years of sick leave accumulated. So, and the way he retires is he retires and he goes right back to work for the same company as a contractor. So he's desperate. He's actually spending the next couple months lining up that transition. He does not want to be around the house for even a couple weeks because he knows that, oh, there comes the beastie. You get to hear Quinn. He's not allowed down here, so he snuck in. So I'm sorry. You're going to have to listen to him. When I talk, he likes to talk. Um, I don't know if you can see him. I won't show him to you. He's a sweet little black cat. Um, Anyway, so Everett is getting ready to retire and super excited about that. And he's got his next job lined up. Um, but we are getting things done over at the Baird House. I'm pretty excited about that. We got the water officially turned on today, which may not sound like a big deal to you guys, but if you've done construction in a property throughout the winter and the summer and not had running water, from the pain from whence I speak, it has been an adventure at best. Lots of times we've turned it on and then turned it back off. But whenever we did that, the first couple years we were working on this house, it would freeze in the winter. And that's what happened the last time we had it on. Even though we had it professionally turned off, there's some little part that holds water, even when they blow it out with a compressor. and it froze and it broke. And so, we had to replace that part today, but it's all on and working, and we're moving down the road. So we hope to be open by the summer. I was hoping to have it done by the spring. But I've been pretty busy, pretty buried here, just shipping. So I personally haven't gone over there and done my work. So that is the problem. There's mucho grande painting and other things that need to be done. But really, we're down to putting up a few doors that have to be custom ordered because I'm very particular about the doors. We've put antique doors in there, um, 5 panel doors, which are, period appropriate. The doors that were there got stripped or sold by whoever owned the house, right before me, I think. And so there were really no doors. So we used all the antique ones that we had, which we had about six. And so I have to order some more. And then we have to repair some holes in the floor where the fireplaces used to be. The masonry, the house was moved like 100 yards to preserve it. Still on its same large piece of property, but got shifted. And when they did that, the 150-year-old fireplaces all throughout the house, all six of them fell. And so we had to repair the floors. And finding the wood for that, you would think that wouldn't be a big deal, but it's crazy big deal. So it has to be the right depth wood, and it's such old wood that uh we're probably gonna have to have it milled or something. So I've been dragging my feet on that because I didn't want to get out and go around to the lumber yards and try to figure that out in today's current environment. So the COVID thing, honestly, it's had some silver linings, but it's made things move slow. In this area, it's made things very expensive. So lumber and other stuff like that, it's crazy expensive. So anyway, we're still planning to be there in the summertime, which is pretty cool. And I think that'll be a great time because people will be vaccinated, so that'll be good. Um, sorry, I'm laughing. If you've been in one of my Zoom Stitch groups, you've met this cat. Because he does that. I have to lock him out, but locking him out is heart wrenching because he doesn't take that too well either. Um, Anyway, I was down here last night till like 12:30 and shipping, and he came down here in a panic at about 11:15, 11:30. I think Everett must have gone to bed, and Quinn decided that there must be something horribly wrong for me to still be down here. So that was fun. I felt like he was a cattle dog. He was trying to herd me really, really hard. Bless his little heart. I was a very stubborn sheep. I wasn't going anywhere. Um, Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to say hey and check in with you guys. The expo is great. I appreciate all the orders there. We do have some learning stitches videos that have been done since before I moved. I just haven't had time to edit and put out. And we've got classes coming up. Those will get posted for you. Just lots of fun, good things going on. So just super excited. I hope you all are doing well. And I look forward to seeing your smiling, happy, healthy faces here later this year. Bye.